matchup stacks up. I feel like player-wise, Bakuuda definitely has advantage.
I would agree in terms of pure experience.
Yeah. Character-wise, Rosaluma normally considered the better character, but again, experience goes a long way.
It really does, yeah.
It also depends on how patient Project Angel wants to be. We have seen him get very frustrated in the past.
Right, and that is actually one thing I did notice while watching his match versus CC earlier. CC was doing a lot of just waiting. There was a lot of matches where CC would just allow Project Angel to approach, and he would just walk right into his hitboxes. Excuse me.
Yeah. Now, one of the main things about Rosaluma is without Luma, you're pretty much neutered in a lot of your combos.
Sure.
And most people will back off and wait a little bit, but what we saw Project Angel do instead was just try and keep on the pressure, and it actually worked out for him.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a match we see common.
Oh, most definitely not.
I figured.
Oh!
Wow. DI? Question mark?
Yeah, that does look like a little bit like questionable DI. However, Rosaluma is super light.
Right.
So, not too surprising for Rosaluma to die at that percent. I also believe she got hit by the purple Pikmin, which has the most knockback and does the most damage. So, not unbelievable for Rosaluma to die.
Right.
Alright. I like the small string going down. Alright.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of percents going back and forth right now. Oh, dang, he really thought he could get that up tilt.
Now, if he had Luma,
right.
He definitely would have been able to extend the combo like that.
Really? You got the extra hitbox and extra hit stun?
Well, Luma would have actually been like covering the roll option, which, again, had Luma been there, it definitely would have happened, but Luma wasn't there. So
right.
The connection just wasn't there. All right. Project Angel does get the stock a little bit too late, though. He's already at kill percents.
Right.
Yeah.
And speaking of.
Yeah. At those percents, even without Rage on this stage for Rosaluma, it wasn't hard to imagine when she was going to die.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so getting into game 2. I don't think he usually bans anything, or Project Angel, excuse me. He's normally just like, yeah, whatever kind of guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand that.
Oh,
we are going to Lilat as a counter pick.
I'm mildly surprised to see that. We have seen several people in this tournament kill themselves a lot from Lilat.
Right, and is it purely the edges, or?
Well, this stage also tilts a little bit.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple things. Like, obviously, the ends are unlike any of the other stages. Normally, you can ride up the side of them on, like, Battlefield or FD. You very much can't do that on Lilat because you'll just get stuck underneath. And then the stage does tilt, which messes with your angles and stuff like that. I have had, and then magnet hands are notoriously bad on this stage.
Right.
Depending on where you're at. Sometimes they're phenomenal. But I'm not quite sure what the rationale behind the stage was. Things look a little bit closer than last time.
Right.
So it looks like it's definitely working out for him. I feel like the platforms are there to extend some of the up air combos, but in that case, why would you not pick something like Battlefield where you can live a little bit longer?
Right.
All right. And Bakuuda takes the first stock.
So it seems like Project Angel here is rushing in a lot of cases because he's one head down, but I really feel like he should be playing more patiently in this kind of situation.
I'm inclined to agree, but Project Angel not the patient kind of player. So
right.
Now, I know a lot of Rosaluma combos aren't guaranteed, but I don't feel like we've seen a lot of them. Oh, okay, going for the Rosaluma jank, covering the ledge and the roll on.
Solid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the character's for, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Trying to cover some hard reads.
Not quite.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, Lilat seems to have a very high ceiling.
I wouldn't say very high. I think it's one of the more like medium ones.
Sure.
But all right, this is actually a really scary lineup from Olimar with two
Lots
purple
of purples.
Pikmin. Yeah. Anything can kill at this point.
Purple power, baby.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Right. Up smash finally seals a stock. Rosaluma not out of it yet. He just has to play super smart.
Right.
All right, just walling Olimar out right now. Only has the one Pikmin. That blue Pikmin, if he gets grabs off.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I can't handle Olimar being that short and just not getting hit by that jab
Yeah,
constantly.
just being able to duck under is pretty funny. And this showing on the Pikmin just being able to go straight through.
Right.
All right, so that is that game. Next up, we will have Typho CC versus LSA Jintabees.